Just a quick note before we get into this video. I do know I'm really bad at saying tips and helping people with anything really, so I just want to say I apologise if you don't understand what I'm saying, but just watch the video and just tell me what you think in the comments of it, and yeah, let's get right into this.
I think like this is some of the fastest like not keyboard building, but console building that I've ever seen.
So today guys, I'm going to be showing you tips on how to build like an absolute god on console. So just before we get into this video, I just want to say I know I'm not the best builder on console, but not being cocky, but I know I am very good at building on console. So I'm going to just put all my tips in one video and just try and help the people who aren't so good at building to learn to be a god. And the first thing I'm going to say in this video is I don't use pyramid stairs, and if you want to use pyramid stairs, feel free to do that, but I'm just not a big fan of them because I don't like to edit them. But yeah, I just want to put that out there. I do not use pyramid stairs for people who are asking. I use normal stairs. So yeah guys, let's get right into it. Okay, so I just found a clip that me and my friend did earlier. We're having a build battle in the final bit of the game, and yeah, I'm just going to be going through this video clip right here and explaining how I won this. And so yeah, the first thing I'm going to say how I won this is by getting the high ground. High ground, as you guys probably will know this, is being higher than the other player. And the reason you want to do this is so then you can get shotgun shots or AR shots or whatever off at them and they can't shoot you. Because if you're higher than them, you're definitely more likely to shoot them. Okay guys, so now I'm going to teach you just like actually how to properly build battle. This is just going to be a few tips in this clip right now. I'm going to show you some more clips as well of other tips. But as you can see right now, I'm going to slow this down. I'm building double ramps, 2 ramps next to each other. Because if you build one ramp up, they can easily shoot you down. This will give you a massive advantage. And you're building up double ramps to get higher than them. And right now, as you can see, the opposition player, like the other player, is trying to get higher than me. So what I'm going to do is quickly, I'm going to try and build higher than him. So I can just get that high ground back on him. As you can see, I have done that successfully. Literally, he's lower than me, and that has given me an opportunity to shoot him because he's trying to build back on me, and I'm already higher than him, so I can shoot him. Okay guys, so in this next video clip, I'm going to be showing you how to outplay other players and build battles. And if you're asking to yourself, how do I outplay people? I'm literally going to teach you now, and it is pretty hard to do in a build battle, but if you can do it and you can master doing this, you will never lose any build battles and you'll turn into a console pro. So outplaying people in build battles is basically you build around them with your own box, and the reason you do this is because if your building is around them and they're trapped, they can't edit their way out, and the only way they can do it is by breaking it with their axe or shooting it down, and that will take a long time instead of editing, and editing is obviously the quickest way to get out. So right now I'm in a build battle trying to get the high ground on this guy, and as you can see I built a box around him and now he's trapped, all with my pieces of wood around him. And because they're all my pieces of wood, he can't edit them and I can. So what you're going to want to do is you want to go above him and edit down, so you're in with him and he will not expect your surprise attack and you can shoot him. Okay guys, so this is probably the craziest build battle I've ever had with anyone, and it was with my friend. So I want to say GG to you for having this build battle, and it was actually insane to watch us build this long, like 5 minutes straight of just pure carnagely building. But yeah, this tip is going to be learning how to get higher than the other person when they're higher than you. So as you can see, he's higher than me, so I box myself with all my own walls, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to build ramps so I can run up them and ramps above me. And the reason I build ramps above me is clearly, it's just to block him from shooting me. Because if you have ramps above you and he's higher than you, he's not going to be able to shoot you, and it should block all your cover. Okay, so loads of people who don't know how to build battle always ask me, how do you build battle? And what my answer always is, you build each other for the high ground. And the problem with this answer is there's so much different answers. It's really hard to answer this question of what is a build battle and how do you do it. So I'm going to try and explain this bit in a section where it isn't like that. So for example, I'm just going to say a build battle is building with high ground. Yeah, that's what I'd normally say. But in this instance, people say, but how do you actually build battle? How do you build with the high ground? And what I'm going to say now is just literally how to build for the high ground. So 1x1 towers are probably the most useful thing you're going to want to learn how to build. And I'm the Myth is great at building 1x1 towers, so if you want to learn how to do that quickly, watch him. But a 1x1 tower is basically where you build stairs and you build all around you with walls, and you keep on doing that up and up until you get higher and higher. Okay, so in this next clip I'm going to be showing you guys, this is a perfect example of all three things I've been saying so far. So as you can see, I start with double ramps to try and get higher than him, and he counters back with another double ramp. And as you see, I blocked that off. I build pyramid. I put a stair, and I looked to edit, so I knew he wasn't under my stairs, so I didn't build around him and try and trap him, as I showed in the other clip. Instead, he built up against me and had to counter that, so I had to keep on building up. And as you can see, I'm using the ramp strategy, the ones that I jump on and above me, and then build a wall behind me so he can't shoot me, and now I'm above him. So yeah, now I'm above him, and now he tries to get above me, and I'm going to do exactly the same strategy. Build a little 1x1 tower, which I've been speaking about, and then building ramps above so it blocks him from getting higher than me. And now I played this pretty stupidly by sitting in his wall, because he did just edit me down and kill me. But as you can see, he keeps on building up and up and up, and as you can see, I edit my stairs, see where he is, and as you can see, I literally just hand the fucking dick to him and kill him. So I'm gonna call that clip right there. The reason I won that gunfight is because I edited myself. I was better at editing than he was in that clip. Honestly, in another day, that guy could probably have taken me. But as you can see, I was editing, getting the high ground, and that's how I won that gunfight. Okay, so there's one more thing I need to tell you guys before I end this video. And I'm going to zoom on it right in a minute, and it's called one ramp building behind you, that's what I like to call it. So yeah. Okay, so right here, this is called the ramp and double wall. This is what I like to call it, just because, you know, it's pretty self-explanatory. But what you want to do is, when you can't build ramps above you, what you want to do is build a ramp and build two walls quickly behind you so it blocks the guy from shooting you. And then once you've done that, I'm going to do it again right here. Once you've done that, you want to build a ramp on top of it and keep on powering forward. And this will get you high ground above your opponent. Honestly, I know I'm not very good at giving tips on Fortnite or any other game or anything in real life, to be completely honest. I can barely speak, but if this video has helped you in any way possible, some tips to build battles or anything, please just comment below that it's helped you, or just leave a like, you know, I appreciate it, because I'm going to try and make some tip videos on how to get better at building on console. So yeah, I hope it's just helped you build battle with people, and I hope you destroy your opponents and then you take a royale on them. But yeah guys, thank you for watching this video, and leave a like and subscribe.